Incessant rains continue to batter Hyderabad and there is no respite in sight as the Met Department has predicted more rainfall in the next 5 days.
Hyderabad still inundated, the city battered by rains for the last few days. The low-lying areas completely underwater and no respite is seen in the days to come. With the low pressure formed in the Bay of Bengal, the Met Department predicts rains to lash the city for the next 5 days, worsening the situation for the locals.
The lack of planning and preparedness is what you're seeing here right now, and for this water to recede, it has to stop raining for at least a week. But according to the predictions from the Met Department, it is going to continuously rain for at least 2 days, which means that this water level is going to rise and the locals must be more prepared.
Not only the Telangana capital, other districts of the state and neighbouring Andhra Pradesh too are bearing the brunt of the deluge. The torrential rains have claimed at least 9 lives in Andhra Pradesh and 4 in Telangana.
This complete rainfall water floating is because of the Turk pond, which is located in the
So this water is just rainwater?
Not only rainwater. The rainwater which has came from the pond, that lake near located by.
पावर का प्रॉब्लम था 3 दिन से पावर नहीं था बाद में पावर दे दिया लेकिन इधर क्या है कि पूरा अंडरग्राउंड में सेल्ला रहते थे इधर सो पानी क्या हुआ कि एक ही बार तो वो लेक था लेक से पूरा पानी आ गया सो अंडरग्राउंड में सेल्ला पूरा भर गया था वो
Meanwhile, Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao has taken stock of the situation, deploying army and rescue troops in the affected areas. With the states facing monsoon's wrath, no relief is in sight for Telangana and Andhra Pradesh in the coming days. With Revati Rajivan in Hyderabad, Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, breaking news coming in on this story. Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu is doing an aerial survey of the flood-hit areas of his state. The Andhra government also has announced a compensation of 4 lakh rupees for the next of kin of those who have lost their life during these floods. Let me quickly go across to my colleague Ashish, who is now joining me on the phone line for more on this. In fact, Ashish, the Chief Minister seems to be now in an active mode to somehow take a stock of the situation and control the situation there. But a lot of people are blaming the apathy of the government for over the years. First, bring us up to speed of what the government is doing, and then we'll talk more about the situation in Hyderabad.
Ankit, if we talk about Andhra Pradesh, definitely now CM Chandrababu Naidu has conducted one aerial survey of all those affected districts, particularly Guntur, and he has announced, the government has announced 4 lakh compensation to all those persons who died. Now, apart from announcing compensation and doing aerial survey, the government of Andhra Pradesh has also sought help of NDRF. NDRF teams are also deployed in Guntur, Prakasham, the 2 most affected districts of Andhra Pradesh. Apart from this, if we come toward this side, in Telangana, right now, Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao, who is holding a review meeting at Secretariat, the Telangana government has sought help of army. Right now, army has been deployed, NDRF has been deployed, and definitely both the states are receiving heavy to very heavy rainfall. If we talk about the rainfall quantity measurement in Telangana, today almost 47 centimeter of rain received in Nizamabad, Armoor of Nizamabad. It received 40 centimeter of rain.
Right.
Apart from that, Adilabad, the Nirmal of Adilabad received 20 centimeter of rain today, Ankit.
Joining us also on this broadcast along with Ashish is my colleague Revati, who is in Hyderabad and taking a stock of the situation. Let's just quickly bring both of you in the discussion. Revati, first of all, you have been bringing us all these ground reports in which we have seen how difficult it is for the people. There is no electricity, water everywhere. What exactly are the people expecting the state government to do, and has the help, any sort of help, reached them?
Well, food is what they have been receiving so far. That is the major concern is being addressed at the moment by the government and several NGOs as well. But the fact is that the locals are pointing out at one thing, Ankit, that these constructions, these residential areas that have been flooding were constructed on lake beds that were dried up during the summer and have remained dried up due to insufficient rainfall over the years for the last 10 to 15 years or so. And now suddenly when there's rainfall, the lake and ponds start overflowing and they have absolutely no outlets. They're just getting flooded in parking areas of these apartments and the rising levels to ground floors and the first floors. Now, no outlets for these lakes is the major concern. They do not know where the water needs to be let out because there are residential areas built one next to each other. And now if the water is let out from one area to the other, the next area is being affected and they do not want that. They are protesting, saying that we will not let water enter our area. So government has to come forward and find a solution so that none of them are affected. Ankit.
Okay. You know, Ashish, long-term solution is what most people are talking. This is a problem that we have been seeing in Hyderabad. In summers, there is a water shortage. In monsoon, there are floods. Is the government and the civic agencies now are working for a long-term plan? Because, you know, as in other metros, in Bengaluru and other places, it seems that the lake beds and the floodplains have been completely hijacked by the builder Babu nexus, in which the netas also are benefited, and ultimately the city is reeling under these problems.
Of course, Ankit, now since this kind of situation has arisen in Hyderabad, now Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation has started a drive against all those encroached nalas and the drainage and the lake pits. The Urban Development Minister K. Ramarao has also assured that the agency, the Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation will take up this drive post rain also, and they will not let anyone to encroach those drainage, storm water drainage apart from lake bed. Now we have to wait and watch whether this government takes on really on ground all these claims, or it just becomes only promise. Ankit.
Thank you so much, Ashish and Revati Rajivan, both of them reporting from Hyderabad about the difficulties that people are facing in the city, one of the posh metros of this country, and the situation is absolutely deplorable. Well, let's move on.